All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It's Wednesday, Wanderlust Wednesday here in the cave. I know, for a lot of you out there, the dearth of new episodes is pretty prominent in your brain. Apologies. A lot going on this summer. Doing my best here to turn this stuff out. And we'll see. We'll be on and off definitely for the next few weeks for sure into August. But we're going to try to get whatever episodes we can out because there's still plenty to talk about here in the cave. We're stuck on 950 episodes. I don't know when we'll get to 1,000 sometime in the fall. That'll be a big deal, right? What are we talking about today? So much music. There's a lot of music coming across my way. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting re-energized to talk about some music. And I've got a couple of episodes with a couple of you longtime cavers that have been pushed. And I can't wait to do those. So that'll be fun as well. What are we talking about today? Well, I hear this song every once in a while on First Wave. And I think, man, this is just... And I remember when because I remember it from back in the day. Like every once in a while you hear it on college radio. And then disappeared for a long time. And then it reappeared on First Wave. And I would say to myself, do I like this song? Do I not like the song? I mean, I do like it. But I remember at the time thinking, do I like it or not like it? And so we're going back to 1983. That's right, people. 1983. We're talking about the band The Polecats and the song Make a Circuit with Me, right? I mean, it's just kind of a silly title, right? So, and it's not a novelty song. It's just funny, right? So the title is kind of weird. But this is, so if I'm all over the place here. I'm a little rusty. So you watch this video and I want to know what you think. Like what comes to mind, but I'm going to tell you ahead of time anyway. But anyway, the Polecats, English band formed in 1977 in London. And it's rockabilly, English rockabilly. With a little bit of punk, maybe just a little dab, like when you're making a dirty martini and you put that vermouth over there, you either just go like this with it or you just go, that's it, just a little bit. But they were called, when they first started, they were called the Cult Heroes, which when they were trying to make their music, which was definitely rockabilly, they were like, you cannot be called Cult Heroes and be a rockabilly band. And we'll get to that at the end of the episode as far as names. And they're like, you got to change your name. And so they changed their name to the Polecats, thanks to a producer or whatever. And they put out, they were signed to Nervous Records, which was a rockabilly label, which was struggling. And they put out the first single in '79, which did all right. That got them signed to Mercury Records in 1980. And they put out a record called Polecats Are a Go, which charted in the UK based on a strong cover of Bowie's song, John, I'm Only Dancing, and the T-Rex song, Jeepster. Speaking of that, hold please. See what I did there? I didn't even plan for this. Jeepster. Anyone know what the Jeepster is? Anyway. T-Rex cover, Jeepster. So that got them kind of going along. And then in 1983, they had an EP that charted in the US that was Make a Circuit with Me, which was basically them taking this song and John, I'm Only Dancing and Jeepster and a song that actually is pretty darn good, Juvenile Delinquents from a Planet Near Mars, if you check that one out. And that's what they put out as an EP in the US, which charted. But they didn't last long after that. One of the members, Boz Boozer, left and ended up working a nice career with Morrissey as a guitar player or songwriter, producer, I think, too, as well. That's nice. Vocalist Tim Polecat, not his real name, went to L.A., and this is where we get to the names, and said, hey, I'm going to form a band. And he called it 13 Cats. So Polecats, 13 Cats. And with him in this band is Slim Jim of the Stray Cats. On stand-up bass is Smitty Smith. Did I say that right? Smitty Smith of the Rockabilly. And on guitar, Danny Harvey. What you do with your name, Danny? You can come up with something clever. Of the Swing Cats. That's a lot of cats, man. That's a lot of cats. Love cats. Maybe they should have done a rockabilly version of Love Cats. Anyway, so this song today, this is kind of short and sweet, but 5 minutes, not that short. But it's Make a Circuit with Me. You watch the video. It's grainy. It's got the feel of a Stray Cats video. I mean, it's perfect. 1983. And I mean, it feels like a Madness video, which I know is ska, but it kind of feels like that. But it's a little, the vocals are a little bit more like Wall of Voodoo or something. That's where the punk comes in. But anyway, what do you guys think of Make a Circuit with Me? I mean, it kind of grows on you after a while. So, you know, some of you don't know this song. Some of you won't care to know the song afterwards. Other people will be like, I kind of remember this. That's kind of catchy. But that's why it's Wanderlust Wednesday. You know what I mean? It's like hit or miss. So, the Polecats, 1983, Make a Circuit with Me. We are back here in the cave. I'm hoping to get a few episodes in this week. Hopefully, we'll do that. So, thanks for listening. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Make a circuit with